talk about the effort of these, especially your D-line who was out, but the effort of these dudes, this team roughed you up the first time. A lot of guys out get the effort to come back and beat this team.
It was getting Dylan Mata back helped. He wasn't around the first time. Had a big sack toward the end. And we had a lot of young guys playing. Victor Smith played. Caden Williams saw his first real action. Dealing with this year and what you got to deal with, you never know what's going to come your way. And Thursday we got hit with a lot of things, COVID related, and we had a lot of guys that couldn't play. We got hit earlier in the week with a couple that we knew, but a guy like Victor Smith and Caden Williams, they don't get a lot of reps in practice, and for them to step up, play the way they played, I'm proud of them. And then, Tobias is out for the rest of the year. And we had some corners step up that played a lot more than they had to. Devin Neal caught the ball on the punts, which I know he was a little nervous about, but the whole key is to maintain possession, and that's what we did. So to go where we were 5 weeks ago playing that team to doing what we did here, lacking a lot of our players, a lot of playmakers. I think it's I told them, I said, I'm extremely proud of them and how they played and how they responded and what's gone on. Hats off to Thursday night at 9 o'clock. I called Cooper Bassett and tell him that he is going to be calling the offense. First time he's ever called the offense. And Coach Martin is he got struck with couldn't be here, so COVID related as well. And, I know he was on pins and needles, had to be at his house watching this, and we tried everything we could do to get him here, but we couldn't. And I thought Cooper and the offensive staff worked very well together with what they were doing. Came alive, and our players rallied around him. And I thought they did a great job of putting our players in position to be successful, and that's why we're at where we are right now.
I'm considering that all the stuff you went through, the COVID related with 20 people missing, and the fact that you played them last time at Angelo and you thought they physically kind of beat you guys. Does that make this, what happened today, that much more satisfying? You kind of felt you overcame a lot of stuff?
Just winning. We didn't play, we weren't able to play last week, and we hadn't played in 3 weeks. And our last outing, we lost, and the outing before we lost, so we've been waiting 4 weeks to have a chance to come back and win a game. And that's the satisfying part. It didn't matter the opponent. It's Angelo, it's a Lone Star Conference opponent. With the way we played last time down there, I thought that we didn't compete in the second half. And, I told our guys starting the fourth quarter, our offense took the field. I said, you guys go finish this. And, great team effort. We made some mistakes, but I think we made up for it with effort. And, it was a big play. They think they had the ball in the third quarter for almost 12 minutes and drove down, and we get the big pick, and Satchel takes it to the house. And, we still missed the extra point. We make the extra point, we're up by 9. And it's a 2-score game at that point. And, that's something we can learn from. And I told Gage, I said, hey, you got to forget about that one. We'll worry about it later. But it's going to come down to you again making a field goal. So then I thought that, again, well-played game all around.
It was 12-0, no momentum, not much going on. Like Tyson said, 9 yards after the first quarter. What changed? What do you feel the momentum? Where do you feel like you got it going? Was it the tempo of the offense change? Where
I'd have to look, but I think we got hit in the mouth, and we just kept fighting. And I think that's the big thing. We just kept fighting. Sometimes those things happen, and we made a mistake on the punt. It got blocked, and Eric did the smart thing and got it out of bounds for a safety. They get a field goal off that drive, so it's 5-0. We're still within striking distance and one play away. And I don't know how they scored the touchdown. They drove down there. We gave them the ball short, but they go up 12. And we look at the offense against guys. We're 2 plays out of this. We're 2 plays away from being ahead in this ball game. It's not over. There's a lot of football to play. We say play 60 minutes, go play 60 minutes, and we had only 15 minutes out. So we had a lot of football left to play, and it just started gelling. And I think something that we haven't had happen was like when Tyree Tipton, they got the the interception and the guys returning it, and and we do practice, we do strip drills with the defense, and then we flip it over and make the offense do the same thing just in case. And he stripped the ball, picked it up, we got first down, and we needed something good to happen because we haven't had a lot of good things happen, and it did. And the good thing was we finished that drive. And
hey, I got to ask you. You ran pretty hard there at the end there with that defensive stop at the end of the game. You looked like you were pretty pumped up.
I got a little hamstring injury on that.
To have the defense step up like that, because obviously that was the ball game. Could you just talk about excitement?
Well, I told him today, go have fun. And I was a little crazy in our pregame meeting. Jumped on a table or two and ran around, and wanted them to get excited and say, "Guys, that I don't know if they realize that I have fun and that I smile because of the way I am in practice. I demand so much in practice from them, but I want them to know I have fun, and part of that is getting excited when they're excited. And I'll tell you one thing: the one I missed was when Khalil made us run down our sideline, and he's standing there. I was thinking, go for one, and then I said, man, I should just run down there and join them down there. But, I was excited. I wanted them to see the excitement. I wanted them to have fun and keep having fun. And we told them, the score will take care of itself. You go out and you play your hardest and have fun doing what you do, and love the opportunity to come out here and compete. We got 4 more opportunities in this crazy-ass year, and let's make the most of it, And I went to the student section. And I said, hey, we got 4 more. I want to get more people here, get crazier. Let's do this thing right, and let's have a good time out here. So,
last question I have: Eric Collins, career high tackles tonight, all over the place. He chased down a dude. He's making sacks. Just unbelievable game for Eric.
Eric's a 3-year starter. This is his 4th year starting. He has started more and more to understand what we ask of him in our defense. When he chases a guy down from behind, that's a defensive call that we want him to go right down the line of scrimmage and make those plays, and he's making those plays. A great leader for us on and off the field, does a lot of things, and I'm extremely proud of the way he has developed and continued to grow, and he's sticking this thing out. And looking forward to seeing him next year.
When you think the offense played a more physical game up front today, and maybe that was a big difference between the last time you guys played in San Angelo?
Well, we didn't have Khalil, if I remember correctly, against Angelo in the first game, and then we put Jordan back a lot of times in the short yardage, and Jordan gives us a spark. He's hard to get down. We ran the fake punt with him. He should have pitched it, but I know what he's trying to do, and he told me, he said, Coach, I shouldn't have jumped. I should have just ran that dude over, and he might have gotten the first down. And, 4th and 10, we had it open, and so we took a shot at it. And that's part of us having fun. I told the guys, we're going to run this. We're not putting it in just to put it in practice. We're going to run the thing. And so when we did, if it was 4th and 7, we'd had a first down. We had a chance. I was going to run in the very first drive, but we were back, I think, inside our 35-yard line, and I didn't want to give them any momentum. That they thrive off momentum. That's what they do. And they get the block punt, get down there, and they just got the momentum going, and that kind of shell shocked us a little bit in the first quarter.